Hey everybody, Nathan Ronen, CFA here, with an update for all those candidates who took the Level 1 CFA exam in May of 2025 and are getting their results today on June 26th. If this is you, this video is for the people who failed or did not pass the Level 1 exam. There's a separate video for those people that did pass the exam, okay, and you can listen to that. Excuse me. For those people that did not pass the Level 1 exam, it was a 45% pass rate, okay, which is in sort of the middle ground for the CFA Institute. Usually the Level 1 pass rate is somewhere between 40% on the low end, 50% on the high end. So this is sort of obviously in the middle. It's not a very high pass rate, but it's not a very low pass rate. But at the same time, remember that 55% of the people didn't pass the exam. If this is you, continue listening because I want to try to help you out here. Please press the subscribe button if you'd like to continue to receive these updates on a weekly or bi-weekly basis as I post them on social media, including my YouTube channel, and also hit the notifications bell. Okay, well, I'm actually disappointed to hear that you may have not passed that Level 1 exam in May. If it was your first try, understandable, it can happen. If it's your second try or more, you got to change the approach. Okay, you got to change the approach, and maybe it's time to work with me and let me get you through it. Okay, first of all, what should you do if you didn't pass the Level 1 exam? You have a choice. You can't take the exam again in August, so forget about August. Your next choice is, do I take it in November of this year, of 2025, or do I take it in February or even May of 2026? The answer is that if you actually studied for the Level 1 exam very well, meaning you read the curriculum, you did practice questions, you did mock exams, you really put in your all, and you really focused on that learning ecosystem, and you didn't just watch videos or read prep guides or prep materials, but if you really actually read the curriculum, focused on the curriculum, then I would probably say you should take the exam again in November of 2025, but maybe change up the approach and consider working with me. I will create a study plan with you for the November exam. I will sit down with you. We will figure out why you didn't pass this exam, what you need to do differently, how to space it out, and make sure that you pass it in November with the right recipe. Again, if this is your second or third time or more, and whatever approach you've been using hasn't been working, then doing the same approach again isn't going to really yield a different result. Time to change it up. You can sign up on my website. We have an amazing 30% anniversary sale. We have never done that before because 30 years only comes once in a lifetime. So we are offering 30% off on my Level 1, Level 2, Level 3, everything for 2025 and 2026. Take advantage of it, and let's get you started. Okay, what about if you didn't pass the Level 1 exam? It was your first time or even second time or third time, but you really didn't put in much of the effort that I'm looking for. You know you didn't put in the effort, and meaning that you never looked really at the curriculum. I don't mean you skimmed it, but you really didn't look at the CFA curriculum. Again, I'm not talking about prep materials. I'm talking about the actual CFA curriculum, the learning ecosystem, the CFA hard copy, whatever you want to call it, but the actual curriculum from the CFA Institute. If you haven't read that, looked at it, gone into it, delved into it, I would probably not take it in November. I would opt for February of 2026 because you need time to digest that material. Now, I'm not saying you need to read every page, every exhibit, every diagram. I'm going to show you how to do it so that you have actually gotten the curriculum behind you. You have accessed it. You have actually read it. You have actually done what you need to do. And along with my lecture videos and mock exams and access to me, we're going to get you done in February 2026, or if you opt for it, May 2026. But I would still get started now because getting through the learning ecosystem, getting through the official curriculum readings from the CFA Institute takes time. You should do them in a certain order. Shouldn't follow the order that the CFA Institute has them in book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, book 5. No. You need to see everything holistically. You need to see everything integrated. You need to be able to prepare for the kinds of questions they ask on the exam. If you haven't figured it out already, the CFA exam questions that you get on the actual exam are very different from the end of chapter questions or the Q bank questions or the if a third party provider's Q bank questions. You're going about this the wrong way. Let me guide you. Use the materials that I have. Be more pinpointed, laser focused. Understand how the material fits together. Understand how the questions are structured, what they're looking for, why the right answer is right, why the wrong answers are wrong, why the choices are wrong. You got to do this correctly. Let's not sit a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth time. This is way too much money, way too much of your time. Let's do this right. I'm happy to help you. All you got to do is go on my website at chalkandboard.org. That's CHALK and AND, board, BOARD, chalkandboard.org. Take advantage of that 30% anniversary sale. Sign up for the premium and the extra exam. Let's get you started. I'm going to help you out, and we are going to kill and crush this exam in February. And if you're going to do it in November, we'll crush it in November. But if you've not looked at the curriculum, I'm going to say this again. If you've been using the curriculum all along, November. If you haven't been using the curriculum or you haven't read the curriculum, haven't really delved into it, February or at the latest May of next year of 2026. Okay. Now, the last thing is if you have any kind of special events, a wedding, some kind of, big celebration, or you're going to be out of town a lot, or you won't be able to dedicate time over the next few months, then I would say push it to 2026 as well. You can't pass this exam without studying. You'll hear people say that they did. I don't know about that. But anyway, it's not designed that way. So again, time is very important. Make the right decision. If you have any questions, reach out to me. My phone number is on my website. So is my email address. You can reach out to me on WhatsApp. Happy to help you out. Good luck in your decision, and let's make the next go around a pass, finish, move on to level 2.